As you can see, I got my go-to face on. And they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up at the show, I put my go-to face on. Feds on my case, but I got my go-to face on. As you can see, I got my go-to face on. And they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up at the show, I put my go-to face on. Feds on my case, but I got my go-to face on.
It's so true. I drive as fast as the popo do. Trying to say that I bust the red light. I know red light don't know you. What was my speed? No clue. No speed gun. You was only behind me for about a second or two. So look at this face. Go true. This is the same face that all the bouncers see whenever they try around with me. Try and make man feel like a lowercase G at the end of the queue like a lowercase E. Oh please, man AAA. You man want me to queue and freeze? Nah, not me. Never that G. Put on my go-to face swiftly.
As you can see, I got my go-to face on. And they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up at the show, I put my go-to face on. Feds on my case, but I got my go-to face on.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. Hold on, folks. We expect a wild ride. This could be one of the more impressive All-Star games we've seen. The way these teams have been selected, the amount of talent on the floor, it's generated a lot of anticipation. And Bradley Beal boosting his scoring output the past few seasons, justifying the big contract. Kenny, what's he been doing differently?
I think he's more aggressive, Ernie. I don't think he sits back and waits for the moment. He goes after it. He sees it. He gets more free throws, gets to the line better, and his three-point ball has improved.
And also what has improved is his confidence. Because of his skill and athleticism, he doesn't need to settle. Just go out and be aggressive like Kenny just told you to do, buddy.
So improved numbers improves his confidence. So it's chicken and the egg. What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know.
What do you think comes first?
I'm not worried about that now. It's breakfast time. I'm worried about all.
I'm just asking you.
The omelet
You know everything, Dr. O'Neal. Tell me what comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, since it's breakfast time and I want an omelet, I'm going to go with the egg.
But if the egg came first, it would be a chicken because he'd make an omelet.
What?
Sorry, I asked.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the East All-Stars, Irving is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant, and it's LeBron James, and it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's James, over onto Kumbo, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Durant against DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
He's with the ball. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni, and he joked about how he was planning for this game. He took a look at the roster they're playing against and realized there was no chance to take away anyone, that all of these guys can hurt you. He told me if I had to actually try and devise something to keep them from scoring, I might lose my mind. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Outside Curry. Passes to DeRozan. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. James outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, LeBron missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Now, here is Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. James has got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Westbrook passes to Davis. He kicks it to James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The shot by LeBron, no good.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
Durant finds James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. LeBron with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The deep three from Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Durant's got himself on the board with three there.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter, textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Embiid. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Catching up on changes for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here is George. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point game.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Now here's Beal. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Lillard kicks to Thompson, and it's good for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:27 left here in the first quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. George has got his second basket of the game. Lillard against Oladipo. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Again, the West All-Star.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
And here's George for three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Butler, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Kemba Walker's checked in for Oladipo. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shoots. East All-Stars with a new shot clock. George from deep three-point land, but they recover it. And that one's good. Drummond.
Boy, I like the activity of Drummond on the glass. I mean, he's so big and active. Excellent timing and hands, always pounding and grinding for offensive rebounds. Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. Pass to Butler. Wide open look. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the West All-Stars. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Horford is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Lowry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shots of the night here. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Pass to Butler. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Butler's got the first basket of the second quarter for the West All-Stars. James right side. Over Butler. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to James. On On the wing, James lets it go from deep. East All-Stars with the new shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. And another shot off the left rim and out.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
James, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And that in-between range is a shot Lowry uses to keep defenders off balance. As good as he is with the 3-ball or attacking at the rim, he still has that mid-range to fall back on.
So for the West, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for the East. Davis is checked in for Drummond. Kevin Durant comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Russell Westbrook in for Beal. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Kemba Walker. Davis finds James. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Harden's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Durant launches from deep. No good on the 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for Kyle Lowry. And so Butler nails both of them.
You know, Butler is athletic. He's got great skills, but he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He continues to ascend.
Inside, Antetokounmpo.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the West All-Stars.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Connects from 3-point range.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
And it's Davis missing. Here's West now. They're on a 20-3 run right now. Curry against Irving. Here's Embiid. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Al Harden, he's got 5. From past the arc. And it's the East with the rebound.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
So the West ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Anthony Davis. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. Oladipo, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Dragic in for Kyrie Irving. And here's James outside. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Dragic kicks to James. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lillard against Dragic. And Lillard gets double teamed. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, defended by George. 4 on the shot clock. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. West All-Stars out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
You know the Greek Freak. Every year, he seems to take a step forward. The shot looks better, his body is filled out, and he can bang inside whenever he wants to. But what really impressed me in the first half was his leadership. And he controlled the game, and he controlled his teammates.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
On the court for the East All-Stars, Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at the 5. Irving. And no good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's Curry with the 3. East grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. DeRozan's gone 2 of 3 from the field. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. James in the post. He's got 11. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Shot on the wing. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here's the West with the ball. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him. And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Curry on the wing. No good from outside. Curry's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. There's the 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Embiid, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East All-Stars. To the inside. Here's LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Westbrook, and too long on the shot.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Pulls it up. Again, the West All-Stars.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden kicks to DeRozan. This one for 3, and James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 8 points.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
LeBron, good.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Down low. James right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Catching up on changes for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Embiid. Draymond Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Curry. Here's Thompson, again the West All-Star.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Aldridge is checked in. There's Dragic with the 3, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Good good on the triple. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And stolen by Aldridge. George, that's a two-pointer. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. To the inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
There's the great length we're always talking about with Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, leaving no doubt about that one.
Yep, it counts.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here is Lillard. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't go. And so it's the West All-Stars going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that. Vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Damian Lillard out there with Lowry. Then there's Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Horford in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. And it's George missing.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Beal's checked in. Here's Butler. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Horford. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. And the dunk by Horford.
Kevin, you know, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
The East making a switch. James is checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That one falls.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
Lowry kicks to Butler. The pass to Horford. Right side Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, you see right there, Towns invites contact. Unafraid of it, looking for it, and he's able to score through it.
From deep LeBron. It's rebounded by the West. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Butler. That shot missing. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Walker kicks to James. Over Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to James. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's James Harden in for Lillard. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's LeBron. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Left side, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Great night for Towns. Can hurt you from any spot on the floor.
Fires from 14, and it's James missing.
This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Davis is checked in for the East. Durant comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Davis against Harden. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that.
Drummond working against Towns. And it's Drummond missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And, you know, Drummond is an experienced big man now, and because of that, he's gained confidence and has no problem shooting over the defense inside.
Walker against Lowry. Off target from three-point range. Here are the East All-Stars. Durant for 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Here's West now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Towns. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. George is checked in. There's 1:38 left in the 4th. It's stolen by Davis. And Drummond kicks to Walker. The feed to Davis. That shot is off. Great D that time from Green. That one is off.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
From deep, Walker goes back up. And it's Davis missing. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Lowry kicks to Harden. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
They get the rebound. And it's sent back by Horford. Here is Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And George gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Davis looking for an opening. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss, and that one's good. Drummond.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Harden against Walker. Harden with it. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.